Hello, beautiful people. We are the Black Wallet and we are on a journey to building a generational legacy. Shout out to you, Dex, for subscribing. Welcome to the family, a family of wealth creator enthusiastic about building a legacy. Shout out to you also, Martha Tembo, for always engaging in the comment section below. Thank you so much for the love and the feedback on the videos that I shared. And for you watching for the very first time, welcome to the family. I promise you a ride full of knowledge and wisdom. A couple of weeks ago, a friend of mine struck me with a question, Mwansa, why is it hard for wealthy people to give out money? My response was, but don't they do philanthropy work? He followed it up to say, how do you know they are giving it genuinely? Don't you feel it's a feel-good situation or a me situation? And that stirred up a deep reflection, which led to this video today. I asked the same question on my WhatsApp status just to hear other people's opinion, which I would like to share with you. Starting with the first, my question was, help me answer this question. Do you think wealthy people easily give out money? Give a brief explanation. And some of the responses I got were as follows. It's not easy for wealthy people to give out money. But as for me, I believe it's a 50-50 because there are different types of wealthy people. Those who give genuinely and those who give just to show off. And those who don't even give a single coin. Those who give genuinely are numbered, but those who give to show off their money, those who give just at a funeral, and those who don't give at all. There are 3 quarters. Great. The next one says, my answer isn't an exactly yes or no, but I'm leaning towards a no. My explanation is that the wealthy people I've seen, observed, and taken interest to learn from give out money with purpose. I don't mean that they have the intention of payback, but even their giving without any expectation is planned for or part of their well-known routine, or still from a place where they know that they themselves will still have enough savings for their running projects. From my dad, I've noticed that giving isn't easy, but he does it cheerfully because he understands that a giver is a supplier and a supplier hardly runs out. Next comment says, I think they easily give money to those whom they feel might need it, like someone who would do something valuable, which is translated, they just don't give. That makes sense? Yeah. I think they are about empowerment, not just for the sake of it. Last but not the least, she says no, and this is because they have a plan for every penny they make. I would like to hear from you. What is your take? Do you think wealthy people are stingy, or do you think they give out money for them to feel good or to show off? What's your take on this? Please comment in the description box below and tag somebody else to hear what they have to say as well. Coming back to my opinion on this topic, firstly, I would love to acknowledge that each person has a plan and purpose for their money. And if they decide to give, that's absolutely up to the person. I've come across genuine people who give out without even being wealthy, but not running away from the topic. We should also consider what it takes for a wealthy man to give out, what it takes for that rich uncle to fund your business. Instead of starting a conversation with uncle, I want Maybe your goal should be proposing the business to him, teaching the business for mentorship or direction before he even gives out that money. Now back to the question I received. The concern of them giving, or the concern of anybody who wants to give, wants to know how sustainable that will be. How many times are you going to come back to ask for more? Or what is it that you want to use that money for? For example, you're coming to ask for tuition fees for your children. It's something that you should have planned for long before. Maybe life happens, issues come up, but it's for you and me to strategically plan. So if a wealthy man hears that, oh no, please help me, my daughter's school fees, for example, a wise one will give you something sustainable to do and you earn money out of it. Or they will help you in that situation, of which, of course, we've come across a lot of people who've contributed massively when it comes to helping people. So it's unfair to just pinpoint and say the wealthy are stingy with the money. Some of them are, and they have, maybe they would have their business. But let's acknowledge that how sustainable is what I'm asking the money for. Maybe you're not ready yet. What you should be looking for is mentorship. The second concern is I feel they give with purpose and impactful intentions. Their desire really is whatever they're giving for is in line with what they value. Is it in line with what they believe? What's the impact it will bring? Let's say the COVID-19. Maybe there are wealthy people who cared about giving vaccinations to us because they know the impact and the help it would have on a nation that is in a financial crisis. So it's always good, I've noticed, that they give with the intention of impacting and empowering as well, with a purpose that aligns with what they believe. The third is everybody's concern is, are you taking advantage of me because I am wealthy? In most cases, how would you feel if you as an individual, all I do is come to you and ask for money? Your concern is, are you just coming to me because of money? Guys, they are human too and have feelings. Beyond just the wealth, they have emotions that they would want to relate with you as an individual. So being taken advantage of, I think, is a factor that is also considered when wealthy people maybe are giving. Are you just coming to me because I have money? Or are you just going to be coming and just ripping me off because I am wealthy also? My fourth comment would be dependency. Now that you are coming to me for help, how sustainable is whatever you're asking for? Am I still going to be the person to feed you? Am I still going to be the person to, after I've educated you, I still have to give you a job? So some of these concerns is, can I give and I move on with my life and you're able to really manage and be responsible as an individual? In my opinion, that's a factor I would consider. The fifth, I would say, is public interpretation. Remember, most of the wealthy people are well known eventually, and their concern really is, am I giving? Sometimes even genuinely, how can I give without the public eye? There are people who want to give like that, and there are people who give that we may never even know about because it's never in the public eye. So how do we know that wealthy people are stingy? Maybe they are doing a lot and contributing massively to economic growth or whatsoever area that needs financial resources or even knowledge. So in my opinion, public interpretation is a concern. If I gave here, how would the public take it? So maybe some of them might even decide to give in secret. Last but not the least, there are also the legal and tax implications that I think I would do more deep into it, and you should do as well. In the philanthropy work, in the charity work, there's a tax fee. depending on the country, I haven't known much about Zambia, but it's something that I've learned. So there's a tax that is to be paid for whatever you are giving out, depending on where you come from. Since we are also talking about the wealthy people, a great example I would also love to highlight is Sadio Mane, a Senegalese who's played with Liverpool, who's really used his wealth to sports and has done a lot of work. So learning from him, your concern or my concern shouldn't be necessarily on my uncle doesn't give money, my dad doesn't easily give money. What are you doing to become wealthy so that you too can contribute to building a legacy, as opposed to having money as the first conversation? Maybe mentorship should be the first conversation. Maybe learning from their journey should be the first conversation. Or how happy that uncle or aunt or dad will be when you propose a business to them, when you propose an idea to them that you would love them to invest in. And also it's important to do your research, knowing what an individual values will really guide you even as you approach them. Take a great example of myself. I love fitness, right? And you come to me with a proposal that's related to what I value. Of course, I will see the benefits in business proposal. So let's be strategic. We are on a journey to build a generation legacy. And let's not ruin an opportunity presented to us, all because we asked for money before we can ask for internship, before we can ask for mentorship. We are on a journey to building a legacy, and you are not exempted. As long as you're watching this video, I challenge you to be that millionaire that will use your money to bring good cause.